get a chance to listen to the Jay Diggs phone interview on Gully TV, I think it is. I always mess that up, but Gully TV, I watch his content, and
Mm-hmm.
he was saying some things about Blue DaVinci, like he still had his suspicions.
Yes, because you stamped and stood on that. You didn't think Blue Da Vinci told you was like, yo, man, this man did his time. This man didn't do anything. And I want to know, how do you feel after
Well, we
hearing?
could get to
Yeah,
that.
we're gonna get into that. We're gonna
Let's
get into that.
talk about what uh Jay Diggs was saying in this interview. I know Gully's touchy about his content. I don't even think we gonna play it, but I think we could maybe even look at the transcript. But I got a few notes. We could talk about it. You know what I'm saying? One thing. Let's start.
One thing that
He
JD,
says
yeah,
that Blue's claims about the limo is not what Big Meech was really tripping about. He says that it was about the FBI debriefing. Last video that we did about the Big Meech family, the word debriefing came up in the comments a couple times.
yeah,
So
it
what a
did.
debriefing is just getting in the room with the FBI and answering questions. And it stands to reason that if somebody's in a room being asked questions, you wouldn't be able to get out of there without giving something up, or he wouldn't have been able to get that deal. The deal that he's referring to is what they're calling a safety valve when it comes to federal prosecution.
He
You
admitted to
listen to
that
the
too.
interview.
He admitted
Yeah,
to
he
that. Yeah,
he admitted to going
Blue.
down to the room. He said he could have got tricked into going down there. He regrets going down there, but
He
he
said he
never.
could have got tricked.
Yeah, I
Oh,
think
okay.
that's what he
That's
was
what it
saying. Like
said.
he alluded
Okay.
to the fact that he got tricked and to going into the room. He said he was in custody. I think that's
Right.
believable. He ain't been to jail before. They got him in a room. Don't mean he said anything.
Mm-hmm.
But they're saying that just to get a downward departure, like he would have gotten or is alleged to have gotten, they said he wouldn't have been able to get that without telling something. You believe that?
What Jay Diggs is saying?
The
Or what?
safety valve stuff, man.
You know what? I believe that he got the least time out of everybody. Correct?
I don't know if he got the least time out of everybody in BMF,
But
but
it was
he
pretty
certainly
low.
got less time than me.
He certainly got a lot less time than a lot of people. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so for me, in a case this big, to think that they needed to come to him and say, "Hey, man, we need something secure," kind of like in the Gunna Young Thug situation. I think he had to admit to some wrongdoing to get that kind of lenient sentence for him saying he was just filling cars up with drugs and money. Nah, I feel like yeah, you had to tell them people something. You ain't had to snitch on nobody, but you had to definitely say something to give them, some probable
Well,
cause.
I could say this is his word against Blues. Blues vehemently denies snitching. He said that when he went to the interview, his lawyer was present, and they were mostly debriefing him on niggas snitching on him. And Blue says he has paperwork to
Snitching on
niggas
him.
snitching on him. So that's what is
So he
like,
getting snitched on.
huh? Yeah,
So
Blue
so
said he
so
did get snitched on.
okay.
So you're allowed to take your lawyer in there, and we don't have a transcript of the debriefing, right?
Right.
We know that sometimes people give deals and they have, like, we heard Gunna say yes ma'am 1,000 times and say that YSL must end as a gang, and I've watched people commit crimes. We saw that. Could this possibly be what Blue DaVinci did behind closed doors?
Yes, 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 yes. Most definitely. Most
It's
definitely.
possible, but I'll add we don't know. Like
We don't
when Gunna
know,
did
but
it, when Gunna did it, we saw it. We could say, look, that's you doing that. You said that. But we haven't seen
I agree
any
with you.
transcript or any
But
video
can
that
you
Blue
agree?
DaVinci said
Can
that.
you agree that sometimes you can do stuff like this and it won't be no paperwork? It's not nothing tangible, but people know that for you to get that kind of lenient a sentence, You had to give these people something.
Let me
Can
share
you
some.
can
Yeah.
somebody come to
Okay.
that
Go.
conclusion? I mean, and you be like, okay, yeah, yeah. I mean, do
I
we
mean,
have to?
he give him something. He gave him time. Let's not forget.
What's up with
Gunna,
you and
hold
Blue,
on,
bro? Go ahead.
hold on. Gunna got out in what, a year's time?
Yeah, he said he ain't snitch. He said he didn't do anything.
Yeah, Gunna said he didn't snitch, right? But Gunna got way less time than Blue DaVinci got. And Blue DaVinci, I mean, it's not like he is guilty of a
Gunna
murder
wasn't
or
really
something like that.
doing nothing. Blue was really said he was packing cars up with drugs and money. You know, he played a bigger role than what even Gunna played.
Well, can you share my screen?
Yeah, I got you shared.
Okay, let me see. All right. Let's look at this. He said that you can't get let's look at what a safety valve really is, because we got to stop listening to people's accounts and thinking that they're lawyers, bro. Let's just look at what this is saying as far as what is a safety valve in federal sentencing. The safety valve is a provision in the Sentencing Reform Act and the United States Federal Sentencing Guidelines that authorizes a sentence below the statutory minimum for certain nonviolent, non-managerial drug offenders with little or no criminal history. Blue DaVinci told us that he was not on the managerial level. He said he had a minor role. He was just filling the cars up with drugs and money.
But could they say, we'll give you a safety valve? Listen, we will give you this. We will grant you this. We will grant you this long as you tell us, tell us the stuff that you need to know. And Blue DaVinci actually admitted to say that he had nothing more to tell because y'all had everything. That was his explanation. He didn't say like, I didn't give him it. He said, man, look,
No,
from
no,
whatever.
no. I just want to slow you down. Blue vehemently denies giving them any information. So if we're going he say, she say, Tyra, he say, no disrespect to anybody.
Right.
If we're going by that, let's just get the story straight. Blue said he ain't give no information.
But he did say that it was no information for him to give because you already got all the information.
Fine, that's not the same as saying he gave him information.
But could he have confirmed the information that they
He
had?
didn't. He didn't say that he
He
confirmed
didn't say
information.
that. But what I'm telling you is, could he?
It's
Could they
possible,
act?
but do we
Okay,
know that? Is it possible for you to
we
know that he
don't
did that?
know that. I'm saying we don't know that, and
Okay,
it's some
fine,
snitches out here that we not gonna know. But what
fine.
the
I'll leave it
heck?
up there. I'll leave it there. But I noticed in this interview with Jay Diggs on the phone with Gully TV talking
Yeah.
about Blue DaVinci, when he was asked about Blue DaVinci, I mean when he was asked about Meech, rather, it got a little fuzzy. He said he had to do some research. He don't really know about that. He said he was going to keep the same energy, but it makes me wonder if this guy is being objective, because we know that there's paperwork, alleged paperwork. I read it, it looked real to me. I ain't have it in my hands, but there's links to it.
It look real to you,
It
right?
looks
That's
real
what
to
I'm
me. You know
saying.
what I'm saying? We got more to believe that there was some cooperation there than we got to believe on Blue DaVinci, is all I'm saying. Right now, we don't have nothing tangible. What good is it somebody giving information and it not being on record, it not being, especially when they have other snitches in the BMF case, other cooperators?
Right.
Start trying to find better words for it. But yeah, they got information from other people. You got to tell on the record. What good is it to be telling them stuff and they don't got no recording of it? You ain't gonna testify to it. If you gonna tell, you got to tell for real. Messing with the feds, you can't be, secretly telling off the record with no proof. I mean, it's possible, but it's not really valuable to them. If we talking about give like getting up off of time, right? Don't the feds really want something?
Yeah, they gonna get you. You got to give to get.
That's what I'm
So,
trying to say. So
but Big
it
Meech
seems
ain't
like he
get
would have
nothing.
been, but
Yeah.
what I'm trying to say is Blue told us that
Right.
he didn't have a record. He said he wasn't a managerial role. He could have qualified for this. There's nothing here that says that somebody
He
has to
can't
get.
qualify. Right. So let me ask you a question. If Blue DaVinci said that yes, BMF sold cocaine and did and sold drugs around the state, and he told them that in a debriefing, is that considered snitching?
I mean, I guess guys in the streets would be better positioned to answer that. You know what I'm saying? The guys in the game.
I'm
But
asking
I say
you.
yeah. I say
Oh,
yeah.
okay, okay,
I say
okay.
yeah.
Okay. So any debriefing, if he admitted to him being a part of a gang and him being a part of a criminal activity, if he admitted to that and them
I don't
being
know.
what
That's
they
that's
say,
like that's tricky because what if he's admitting that yes,
yes,
I
ma'am.
did
What if
what
he
I
said,
did. You know what
yes,
I'm saying?
ma'am?
Like
Is this
I'm in the
true? If they ask him, is this true? Yes, ma'am, that's true. Yes, ma'am, that's true. If he was just in there saying, yes, ma'am, is he a snitch?
if
Yeah, I'm
yeah, you
saying
know what I'm
that.
saying? Yeah, but you know what they say about if, like if my sister had a dick, she'd be my brother, you know. You know, it's a big
I'm
if.
pretty
We don't
sure they
know.
act. I'm pretty sure you're pretty sure that they asked him some
How
questions
am I
that he
pretty
had to
sure
answer.
of that? Why do you think I'm pretty sure of that? I have
They
no
wouldn't
idea what
not
they
ask
asked.
him. No, right? No, no, no. I think that you believe. I think you have a bias towards Blue, and
I
you're
don't
not
have no
trying
bias.
to.
I'm being objective. I'm saying that
Okay.
it's possible. I'm conceding it's possible. It could have happened. Do
He
we
said he
know?
was young and ignorant, and he said the people tricked him to getting in the room. Could they
Yeah,
have tricked him to
but
answering some questions?
but the thing is, you want to keep jumping over the evidence, bro. I'm not gonna believe something without evidence, you know. You could think that maybe it's possible. All right, I'm willing to go that far, but I'm not gonna keep saying like, oh, he had to. I just know if you in those rooms,
I
you
ain't
got
saying
to.
he
No,
had to. I'm saying
it,
they had to ask him some questions. That's all I'm saying. Like they had to have
have
asked
you
him.
ever been in an FBI debriefing?
No,
Me neither. So I really don't know how it goes, Bob. I can't just trust this guy's word just because he says so. He might have a bias towards Meech. And Meech is the one who says something about Blue DaVinci without no proof. And Blue DaVinci, according to him, Big Meech came back and apologized. Even Jay Diggs admits in that phone interview that after those that claim came out where he said Blue DaVinci was a RAT,
yeah.
now they got back cool after that. They was talking on the phone. So that makes stuff a little bit shaky, a
Yeah,
little
but he said it
wishy-washy,
wasn't all
cuz
the way right. I mean,
he said
it's
it
your
wasn't
brother.
already
It's
cool, but
got
you
love.
talking to him on the phone. I mean, there's only so many people you're gonna be talking to on the phone from jail, bro. Y'all was cool enough to be speaking on the phone. It's people I'm real cool with. We don't speak on the phone.
Cause listen, he ain't like tell on Meech, but he goddamn, he probably felt like this is what Meech said. He felt like he took a plea that he sat down with them people and made it seem like, he had to agree and to assure some things so they could, you know,
And you know what? I think that it's possible that at one time Meech really believed that. I even think it's possible that Meech really believes that and he could be mistaken. He
right.
could believe that and it could be right. I'm saying that if I'm gonna go the extra level and say he is this or he did do something, I need something a little bit more tangible. I need something a little bit more tangible. Now there's other stuff on other people that we put in
Yeah.
that jacket on that we got tangible stuff. Gunna video. The meat stuff, other
Right.
people, you know what I'm saying? Court documents,
Right.
you know what I'm saying?
So
People
you
go, okay,
saying there's some snitches that listen, you saying there's some past snitches that they gotta pass because we had the technology and we didn't have the we ain't had the cameras and
that
equipment.
has to be possible. There has to be some that we're just not gonna catch. No, you know,
I got you. I got you.
so we
I
can't
gotta
call
respect
everything.
that.
No,
Yeah,
that's
I
just
gotta
me.
respect
I got to
that.
be objective, and I know that I spoke about this before. There's something called the framing effect. I got my biases on my wall. You know, you allow yourself to be unduly influenced by context and delivery. You know, we all like to think we think independently, but we're influenced by like the way things are given to us. That's why advertising is a thing. And this guy talks slick. He's a real good talker. He's from the BMF organization, and he's saying what he believes. It sounds convincing. I get that. But a lot of
Hmm.
people sound convincing. So just to weed
Yeah.
through all of that,
Everybody
I'm
sound
going
convincing.
by what I could say, like, yo, this is proof of, this is black and white for, we could get something tangible. So that's all I got to say about that. But we had such a good response in the comments. I did want to
Yeah.
Somebody
Appreciate y'all
recommended.
for commenting too,
I
man.
appreciate that because they recommended that I listen to this interview and I followed through. So y'all co-produced the show with us with that,
Yeah, for real.
help
For
us.
real.
We was at $3.99.
Yeah,
So
man. Y'all
help
help us
us get
get
to
to
400
500.
subscribers, but we want to get to
500, man.
500 by the
Yeah,
end of the
we're trying
month.
to get
So
to 500,
help us
man.
get over the hump for 400 and help us get to 500 subscribers.
Yeah.
Tap in. Let me know. Am I tripping? You feel like
Is
I'm being
Blue a
biased to
meat? Yeah.
Blue?
Listen, is Blue a snitch? Or, we know, like we said, it's not the technology that they had back then in 2005, 2008. They didn't have people recording,
Oh, they
your
was
court
recording
procedures.
interviews back then, bro,
I'm
for
saying they
sure.
were they
We don't
weren't
have
able,
the record, but go ahead.
right? They weren't able to record your sentencing back then. I remember when I was in court, they didn't even let you have a phone. You wasn't even able to pull your phones out or anything like that.
Fair
So
enough.
now all I'm saying is, do you believe that Blue could have did this, or do you believe that Blue isn't no snitch? We don't have no paperwork, so we can't even put that jacket on him. I want to know what y'all think, man. Cause
All right. Fair enough. Let's go ahead and get up out of here.
all right, man, we're gonna catch y'all on the next video. Peace, man.
Yay.